What's up guys, I'm KCraft25 and welcome to a new video. This episode we're going to do a little bit of exploring, focusing on trying to get all the wood types. As you can see, my skin here is one of a lumberjack. Of course I would love to get all the trees. While we're looking out for all those different wood types, we can take a look around and see if there's anything else fun for us to explore. Welcome to CAE's Oasis, and let's get started. Alright, so you may have seen when I just showed off my character skin, I did make a boat already. Because I know we've got some birch and some oak from the last episode, but I have not gotten a jungle sapling yet, even though I'm surrounded by these jungle trees. And I think I'm going to have to go quite a ways to get all the other types. So let's start off here trying to get some jungle wood from our adjacent biome here. And I did make myself an iron axe in between episodes. So hopefully this can last us throughout trying to get all the saplings we need to have all the tree types. Before I start heading out on any kind of actual journey, might as well use some of that extra wool that I gathered last episode to make a bed, so I can have one to take with me, as well as leaving this one at home. For now, we're just going to keep cutting down these jungle trees until I can get a sapling for these. There, we got one sapling now. I'd rather get a few more so I can get some of those large trees. But we'll see if we get the luck of the draw or not. As I continue collecting from all these adjacent trees in this immediate area. There's another one. Just need a couple more. Turn on hitboxes, might make it a little bit easier to see anything that may have dropped. See if we can't find out what's stuck on those leaves up there. Well, there's just some sticks, and by the time I got up there, it had already fallen. Alright, one more sapling, that would be great. That is the wrong kind of sapling. I just chopped down jungle trees. Why am I getting other saplings? And for anybody wondering, yes, I am intentionally wasting the stone hoe. Alright, now that I've gotten all 4 of the jungle saplings that I was looking for, let's go put these away back at home, and we can head out on our actual adventure for the rest of the tree types. I have had a look at the seed, so I have a general idea of where I need to go for all of these. Wouldn't hurt to have some backup axes. So I'm not wasting my good iron axe. now I think we can get on our way. I do know that we are near a jungle biome, as you can see by the sparse jungle over here. So I think we're just going to continue around this side of my peninsula and see what I can find going this way, and hopefully not fall in a ravine like that. I like being able to have all the wood types available because there's a wide variety of colors I can use with those, and it always helps to have more options. So as I'm traveling around here, I have a feeling I'm going to be taking a while to get anywhere of any use, so I may just go down here to the water and boat my way around the outskirts and see if I can find something good. In the meantime, I'll be looking out for any kind of shipwrecks, see if we can't find something interesting to do on our way. I guess he's something there that I'm looking for. Looks like there's a little bamboo stalk sticking up. That would be the first of many of the different wood types I'm looking for. This bamboo now has those logs in 120. It may not be much for now, but it's a good start. Let's make our way back to the boat and see if we can't find anything more in this direction. Looks like there's some acacia up ahead as well, so it'd be good to get some of that. Good to know there's a savanna biome out here. We'll go ahead and chop down a few trees and get a few saplings out of this, and then probably take a short rest so that we can get rid of the night. We can probably get one more tree before the sun goes down. Got some acacia saplings on the ground over here, so that takes care of our second, or I guess I should say fifth wood type. Now all that's left is dark oak, spruce, cherry, and mangrove. If I remember the map that I looked at before correctly, I'm heading in the right direction for one of those. And then I'll have to swing around for the rest. Now that I've gotten a few saplings, why don't we continue on our way? As soon as I can find my boat. Stay out of the way of that pufferfish down there. Look out for any shipwrecks near the shore. Speak of the devil, the shipwreck right here. Guess we'll see what kind of loot might be in this one. Be nice if there was a buried treasure map in here, but we'll see. Of course I fall right through the ship. Anything on the other side? Nice to have some moss and some carrots. Vary up the diet there. Quite the abyss below me. Got some armor trims and a buried treasure map. Let's get out of this water so we don't drown. Get back to our ship and maybe we can see where this treasure map leads. Looks like the treasure map is showing northeast of us, so I believe, what's this, northeast, so I need to go in this direction. Map's starting to show up for us now. Not only do we find the buried treasure over here, but there's another shipwreck. Once we find this treasure, I might as well loot it. So now that I'm over the X, turn on F3 and find where I'm a 9-9 inside the chunk. So this is 9, 10, 9. It should be right here. A little bit more food doesn't hurt. I'm getting all the goodies here. And you know what? Might as well take this chest as well and turn my boat into a chest boat. I have a feeling we're gonna have too many goods to leave it as is. Now let's see if there's anything in this buried shipwreck. Looks like we got at least one thing. Man, I need to put down that boat already. Get my valuables in here. Don't necessarily need all of these, but I'll hold on to them for now. Well, now that this map is done, I'll probably just... sentimental value. First buried treasure of the server. Put that out of the way, let's continue. It looks like I'm coming up on some mangrove. Now that I'm here at the mangrove, I need to look for any of the fully mature propagules, since they don't have normal saplings. This should allow me to plant my own. Not to mention the ones I plan, or the logs I plan to harvest now, once I can get into a tree. Got a few saplings. I'm a big fan of these muddied blocks, so I will be trying to collect some of these while I'm here. Doesn't hurt to have a couple lily pads either. I think eventually I can make some use of getting my own mud, but for now I don't anticipate having any kind of farm for this, so I'll go ahead and grab about a stack for myself now. At least, if my shovel will let me. I have found myself to be a particular fan of these mud blocks, especially the packed mud. Now with some of these propagules collected, and some mud as well, looks like it might be about time for another sleep, but I think I'm done going north. Now that we've slept the night away, and that little bit of rain that showed up, let's get our boat back. This is going to be a mess. That is indeed a mess. Now, I'll load this back up so that I actually have usable pockets. We can head on our way to see what else is in store. And would you looky here, we got another shipwreck off in the distance. At least I think it's a shipwreck. If it's not a shipwreck, I'm gonna feel embarrassed. And we'll get another buried treasure to add to our loot from the last ship, or ships, I should say. Looks like we could have gotten some more mangrove wood over in that island as well. But the goal is to have it, not specifically where I got it. A lot of wheat. I'm sure that's all that's in this one, seeing how small it is. Now let's try not to die while we're doing this. I'm just going to go ahead and accept that that's probably everything there. Let's see what we can get back in that chest boat. Might as well try out this suspicious stew, see what it gave me. And I can't see the effect. What was the effect? Well, whatever it was, it's gone now. Let's continue on our way past this next island and try to find some other wood. Looks like we got another shipwreck coming up over here. Maybe we'll find a buried treasure with this one and it won't be as small as the last shipwreck was. Starting to see land on that left side, but I'm not seeing the wood types that I need. There's a chance we might need to run aground with our boat here. Yet another suspicious stew. Guess we got a door here to get into this one. More smithing templates, another buried treasure map, and a clock. Some fun loot there. Here's where the money is. Well, we should probably get out of here before I drown. And try to empty our pockets a little bit into our chest boat. We can check out this buried treasure map and find some more goodies. Looks like for this we just need to keep going west. How far west? I'm not sure. We're just barely on the map, so it's going to be a good way west. After that, I think I might just have to run aground and head south to see if I can get anything new. I'll have to come back for the boat eventually, but can't just leave these goodies sitting in the middle of nowhere. Oh. Well, this is positive. Looking on this buried treasure map, it looks like we've got something interesting up north. Yep, there it is. Got a ruined portal here. See if there's anything good. Up the armor, some gold nuggets, a golden shovel. Well, I didn't want to waste my shovel. Not sure how good this is overall, but you know, I'll take it. I think from here we'll just take the overland route to get to the buried treasure. We'll see if there's anything. See how much I can carry in my pockets back to. Alright, I'm on the X. Let's look for 9, 9. There's 9. There's 9. There we go. Looks like we got ourselves some diamonds here. Well, there's a good bit of iron, some gold. And there we go. First diamonds in this world. And there's a frog. Unfortunately, I don't have the capacity to take this guy with me. So I'll just have to wait. Don't give me that look. Alright, fine. Walk away. There's another one here too. That's really unfortunate. Well, maybe I'll have to come back over here some other time and see if I can find them again. Or find some new ones if they despawn. But for now, this isn't the first map, so we'll get rid of it. And head back on our journey to get some new wood types. Well guys, as we pulled up through trying to find a river access to go deeper inland, looks like I found myself some dark oak trees sprinkled in here. Just gonna dock right here and see if I can't get some saplings out of this. Now I have got one sapling, but that's not going to be enough for one of these dark oak trees. These guys require a 2x2. So unfortunately, I'll have to keep going until I can get at least 2 more. Not that I leave the tree hanging as it is by any means. There's 3. I need 1 more. And there it is. Now let's finish chopping down this tree so it's not just a floating piece of wood here. Now we've got our acacia, mangrove, dark oak, and bamboo down to go with our oak, jungle, and birch we had before. And there we go. Up on that hill I can see a little bit of cherry peeking over. It looks like I'll have to stop right over here and go check that out. Might as well collect some of these petals as well while I'm here. And I think off in the distance I can see a few sets of mountains. Particularly when I was pulling in the boat over here, so I think I might head in that direction to see if it does get a bit colder, and I can find those spruce trees out in the taiga biomes. And if I'm wrong, well, it'll be a long trek back to my boat. You might also notice in my inventory I've got some of the two tall flowers, the rose bush and a peony. And those will come in handy later when I'm looking to make dyes for anything, but I saw them on one of the islands that I passed, so I figured I might as well grab them. And there we go. Looking out across the way, I can see a few spruce trees littering in the distance. Just gotta get across this nice little river valley and get over there. I finally made it up this mountain. I don't even want to let you all know how long it took me to get up here, but now hopefully I can get at least 4 of these saplings so that I can make a giant spruce tree as well. While I wait to figure out how many saplings I'm going to get, I'm just going to chop down a few trees so I can get some more. Looks like there's a little bit of a village off in the distance. Might have to go check that out. But I am running low on inventory space, so I'm not sure how good of an idea that is. Well, I could get rid of a few of these. Alright, now that I've got at least 4 saplings, I can go ahead and make my way down to that village and see what it's got there. And then I'll have to make the long trek back to my boat, so I can head back home. So nice of these waterfalls to be in place right where I need to fall. Even if it is going to be a pain to get back to my boat later. Alright, I made it to this little village, and I can't see much going on here. But I will take some of these sweet berries, as they're a good source of food in a pinch. Plus, you don't want those things pricking you too much. It'd be nice if there was something in those blast furnaces. Nothing but a bed. I'll take some more spruce. Bread's always nice. Well, I won't say no to a little bit of pie. Didn't know that could be in one of these chests. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about this village. I don't see my... I will happily take some obsidian. Don't need those sticks. Leave the fire charge. I already have leggings, so I'm good there. I don't see myself coming back to this village in the long run, just because it's a little far. But hey. Always happy to make a fun find on a journey. Even if my pockets are full. Let's see what else they've got here. This village is a little bigger than I was expecting. I got a bunch of little ones running around. I'm not going to be too worried about saving this village. I don't know if I'll ever be back. But seeing all those little kids running around makes me feel a little bad for looting and scooting. Nothing. I will take advantage of what they've got here. Alright, very least, get some sleep in the village so I don't have to deal with the night. Well, wait a second for that. You don't have a chest. Any more houses this way? No, it just looks like a bunch of pumpkins. Yep, village runs out there. Head out, check on... Go check on that last house here. Anything good? Might take it. If not, more potatoes, more spruce, more pie, more bread. Sorry for robbing you, man. I think that's all this village has to offer me, so head back to my boat, hopefully, and make my way back towards camp. As I'm making my way back through, I've noticed there's a little bit of dripstone in this cave up here. And it might not be much right now, but dripstone can always be good to have in the future. Can get started early on an infinite lava source if I can get a good start on my dripstone. Now what can I lose? Go ahead and collect these few pieces hanging down here, and then I'll be back on the road. And if I'm not mistaken, that would be those cherry trees we originally found, meaning our boat should be right up there. And now we can head back to our boat, head back to camp, and start setting up a few farms for the trees that we've got. It's just going to be a simple manual tree farm for now, but it'd be nice to have something set up at the very least. And we've got all these different wood types now, so we got plenty to deal with. Now I just got to find my way out of here. And here we are as day turns to night, and we're getting back into some familiar territory. However, I do not have a chance to sleep, so there's a chance I might have to fight my way back to my bed once we get back to our campsite. At the very least, once I can get to sleep and sleep this night away, and skirt around all these skeletons and everything else. Once I can get this night slept away, then we can go ahead and put away all of our loot from these travels and hopefully start putting some trees down to get ready to grow. I'm really looking forward to the giant spruce because I do like the podzol. And that's the first monster we've killed on this server, or in this world. Hopefully I can get away with a little bit of sleep here. Certainly keep them out. That witch, however, she's going to be dangerous to fight. Unless she despawned. Huh. Looks like she despawned. I didn't have to worry about it. Well, now let's get back to our boat. Just hoping for more string than that so I can make a fishing rod. Or a bow. Back to our boat, bring it over closer to camp so it's easier to get all of our goodies out. Now that I've got everything put away, you might be able to notice I started hiding some of the valuables under the bed. But now that I've got all that put away, I think it's about time to start planting some of these saplings that I have just picked up. And now, as I'm a fan of podzol, I'm going to be putting the spruce tree right here next to my tent. That way, once that grows up, I'll have a good patch of podzol right around here that I can use for later. And what I mean by that is just to have some more decorative blocks than just the grass around here. As for everything else, I think I'll just spread it out a bit across this little island so that I can start getting some of these trees and collect larger amounts of the wood. This is for later. Mangrove's going to take a lot of space, so I'm going to put a couple of these spread out over here. And then I'll put these dark oak saplings right there. And I'll come over along here next to all this sugarcane. Replant. And maybe I'll just put the bamboo right over here with it. And hey, would you look at that? The spruce is already grown. Now that I've got some of these all planted, I think it's about time that I do a little bit more harvesting and then plant some of those carrots and potatoes that I picked up during this travel. And see, doesn't that look just nice, having all this podzol? I will say, I wish it didn't overwrite some of my coarse dirt, but I still like how it looks. Grab the carrots here, and the potatoes there. Can't sleep. And now, I'm going to try to fill up this farmland so I don't have to worry about these pumpkins and melons destroying all of my tilled land. It's already gotten in a couple spots just because I didn't have anything growing there to get it in the way. But yeah, see, the bamboo is already growing pretty well. I planted 7, I already got another 4. Hopefully I can expand this to, say, 16 later, just to get a nice number to start with here. Can't even walk away with that more growing. It's going to be a very important farm in the future. But for now, it's time to get some sleep. And it might be about time to call it a day. Thank you all for joining me today. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like what you saw, comment anyway. Give me some feedback. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, see ya.